I started Krug Consulting about 27 years ago, and my primary job was electrical engineer, and I do product design. And as I continue to get more and more into product design, I expanded my services to mechanical design, and have also added the service of machining prototypes and doing small amounts of manufacturing for my customers. This is an example of one of the products I designed that is used in the oil industry, and it's used for oil exploration. This is just one component of a system that is used. There's electronics that go along with this that I also developed, and other enclosures and mechanical parts. This is one that I have focused on with my new iMachining that I've been using. And we make about 100 of these every time that we have given a job. I've had various mills in the past, but about 3 years ago I purchased a Haas VF3, which I've been very happy with. And at the same time I had to explore finding a CAD/CAM software that I would use for programming the mill. I started working with SolidWorks probably about 10 years ago. And I just love the product. It's very easy for a person to take an idea and make it into a reality, into 3D geometry that can then be shown to customers or sent off to vendors. Since I was bringing a lot of the machining in-house, I needed a very simple interface to make my G-code through a CAM software. I contacted about 5 companies at that time, and of those 5 companies, SolidCAM was the only one that even returned my email, and the sales representative called me within about 1 hour and had pricing information. I have to admit that I was already kind of focused on SolidCAM because it seemed like it was probably the best that was out there from the research that I had done. And the fact that they responded so quickly and nobody else even bothered to call me or send me an email, my choice was pretty clear on which way I was going to go. I'm a small shop. It's just me, so I'm not keeping a large crew of machines going, and so it's also not my primary job since I'm a product designer. I don't run my machine often, but I'm always intrigued with new technology. And my sales rep kept saying, "You really should try iMachining." Whenever I talked to the customer support people, they would say, "Now, do you have iMachining?" And I kept watching the videos, and I said, "Man, this is really a nice product." It wasn't really something I needed from a time standpoint, but I thought, well, I'll try it out. And so recently they finally talked me into it. I did some more research. I said, "Okay, I will try it out." I've only been using iMachining now for about 3 weeks, and so it's something that I was very surprised at how fast I was able to come up to speed and learn it. The other thing that was pretty amazing is how much faster I can program parts too. But since I am a single person running my entire business, I want to design the part, come up with the G-code, get to my machine, and make it as fast as I can, because time is money. And no matter where you can save money, I'm going to take advantage of it. And in addition, I've been very impressed with the finish that it does by doing full-length cuts, and what it will do to save me money in the cutters that I have to purchase also. I cannot say enough good things about the support department with SolidCAM. They helped me get it started 3 years ago. We got it on my computer, ran into some problems, some installation problems that they quickly solved. I probably call them maybe once every 3 weeks, and it's usually a small problem. I would say at least half the time they live answer. They answer on the phone. Sometimes they're busy, and they'll usually call me back within about an hour. Whenever I've been able to talk to them, they're very friendly. They go the extra mile to help me. I've had very little issue. I've never had an issue with them. They take care of me in the same way that they took care of me in selling me the product, and that's the customer support I've had ever since the beginning. I work with a lot of different people as far as vendors, with CAD systems, with equipment, with suppliers, with other engineers that I network with, and SolidCAM is probably the top as far as how fast they respond and how well I enjoy their product. I enjoy what I do, and when I have tools that make it even more fun and more productive, and I get to see the cool technology of iMachining in operation, I call my friends. I tell them, you need to see this. And I have other friends right now that are considering iMachining as a result of just what they've seen in the short 3 weeks I've had it. SolidCAM has been very instrumental in making me successful in what I can do with my equipment and what I can do to satisfy my customers.